Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, Eric, Peoples, Mel, Justin, E, Hidden Land, Garden Trader, John G, Alexis, King Carnage, Chuck, Caleb, Dividend Bull, Timmy, Kim, Deuce, Mighty One, VC, David Q, SF, Steve. Good morning, aloha. Good morning, everybody. Remember to check the bottom left of the screen. Again, the game plan is already posted, per usual. Pretty simple. Going to be looking for a break of 466.40s, 467 area. At the open, though, we're actually getting a little bit of a hold of this area, and we're actually going to be opening up a little higher, so that's a good sign for a buyer short term, but not really by a lot, so I don't want to sit here and act like it's some significant gap up. It's not. Good morning, Arax. Good morning, Creator. Good to see both of you. Oh, Arax, I'm glad you messaged in here. I need to welcome you to Lifetime. I didn't do it the other day because not many people would have seen it. Also, there weren't that many people on just in general. Welcome. Every other person I type like gang or team or whatever. But yes, welcome, Arax. Glad to have you on board, man. A lot of people signed up for Lifetime the past couple weeks. I had, like, I mean, I say a lot, but it's like 4 people. But that is a lot, you know. We went from not a lot of people doing it to a bunch of people getting it at the same time. It's pretty cool. With the Lifetime role, of course, you get pretty much anything and everything. I upload all my YouTube videos, private, public, unlisted, to Lifetime. Both courses are in Lifetime group. They both have a free code. I say free. I mean, you pay for Lifetime role, but it comes at no extra cost, is what I mean. Pretty much when you get Lifetime role, you get anything and everything from the beginning of time of this group to the future. Like, whatever we make, you get, you know. And sometimes we do sneak peek previews and stuff like, hey guys, check this out while we're working on it. You know, it's just stuff like that. So if you are a Lifetime member in the group, you do have all of my respect. I do thank you. You're probably the sole reason the community even exists still. It does take a little bit of money to run the server. It's not like it's free. So thank you guys for making this group possible. Thank you guys for making this YouTube channel possible. I love having these streams every single day with you guys. We went from, you know, and that was another thing too. This started from like a year, or what was it, 2022? Yeah, it was like August, kind of going into like the fall months of 2022. That's when we started doing these again. But I've been streaming for almost 4 years now. You know, we just haven't really been that consistent. But this last year and a half, we've been super consistent on the streams, uploading, you know, as much as I possibly can. And just so much more going on behind the scenes inside the Discord too. That's just YouTube side, you know. So it's been a lot of fun. But I think 2024 is going to be awesome. I think a lot of you guys are going to start tapping into that potential. I think a lot of you guys have really good intuition. I think some of you just need to stick to the discipline. Again, like, oh, let me draw my levels. I don't have them set. What's pre-market say? What's the previous day level say? Like, what is this set? Where's price in comparison to everything? Let me get a game plan going. You know, it's just small stuff like that, you know, and then sticking to it, you know, going, you know what, if this does this, I'm going to grab calls and I'm going to leave the stop here. Or if this does this and breaks this support and does a bearish retest or just plummets through, I'm going to get into some shorts to 465 and I'm going to stop out if 467 breaks again. Because that, one, makes sense from a risk management point of view, and 2, that's good risk reward. So you're able to point out, 1, on a chart why it makes sense, and then 2, from your options point of view, why it makes sense and what you're going to do, and then stick to it. That's what makes you a good trader. It's not if that trade that you just planned makes a lot of money. It's if you stuck to your plan. You know, oh, did it broke back to 466.90s? Oh yeah, I cut for 15%, 20%. Oh, it plummeted through 466.40, but it didn't get all the way to 465. I saw the weakness kind of pick up, and I had to sell a little bit earlier at 465.45. I ended up making 35%, 40%. Whatever that is what makes you a good trader. Not, oh, I made 40%. Oh, I lost 20%. It's not about that. It's about how much did you stick to your plan that you set beforehand. That is what would make you a good trader. Discipline. It's not an IQ game. It has nothing to do with IQ. You can be dumb as rocks and be the best trader I've ever met in my life. But if you have good discipline, that is trader IQ. Discipline. What did you plan? Okay, well, how well did you stick to that? That's what you need to be focused on each and every day. Let's check Discord, see what everyone's saying. Everybody's still saying happy birthday to Sinful. It was funny. He actually sent me a birthday cake in my DMs, and I'm just so dumb. I didn't even like. I was like, oh, he must be eating someone else's birthday cake. The cake looks so good. Like I was just lost in how good it looked. That was him trying to tell me that it was his birthday, and I just didn't even realize. But yeah, happy late birthday to Sinful. Super late. And how old is everyone in here? You don't have to share if you don't feel comfortable sharing, but if you are, whatever your age is, please share. I'd love to see how old is everybody in here. Because back in the day when we first started, I'm not joking you, I didn't have anybody that was young in here. It was straight up just like adults. It was just straight up adults, and then even a lot of retired adults. And then as the years went on, we started getting a lot more young. I would say as COVID hit and Robinhood's trend, because Robinhood blew up, that got a lot of younger people in, and then COVID hit, that got a lot of younger people in after the dips, and everything was like everything was at reasonable prices. Everything was kind of at very good prices. Everybody was able to buy whatever they wanted. And that brought another kind of like series of younger traders. So that over time, a lot more younger traders have joined the group. But we've had our fair share of age groups here. 1963. Why do I feel like some of these are lies? I already feel like some of you are lying. 18, about to turn 19 in February. Damn, Dividend Bull. I actually thought you were a lot older, dude. If you're serious, I genuinely thought you were a lot older. Because you sound, I mean, I haven't heard your voice, but the way you type and the way you hold yourself, you sound a lot more mature than 18 turning 19. That's crazy. 29, 18, 19, 50. Nice. 22, 41, 27, 48, 84. Shut up, Jay. Jay's not 84. 59, 54, 43, 25. Okay. So, yeah, we got a large variety in here. And this kind of goes into my next point, I guess, too. All of y'all's ages, 25, 31, 26, 28. Yeah, I knew you weren't 84. Steve really is 63. Okay. Steve might be the wizard in here, because Jay's not 84. Yeah, no, that's the biggest number here. Old fart. Hey, I ain't gonna say it. But what I was gonna say though is that no matter what age you are, you have a lot of time. Seriously, you really only need a couple years of like building some base. You know, getting mental reps, getting whatever you want to do to practice up to the point of trading live. And then getting into a live account, you know, and then just kind of staying small, aiming small, missing small. And if anybody's seen that Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot, this is such a good line. And I swear I've used this in my chat on accident, but it is such a good line. You know, aim small, miss small. You know, you shouldn't really be aiming for large targets with a large amount of money if you're not ready to take those large hits yet, right? And the same kind of applies to a smaller account. You know, like you should really only be using smaller sizes if you know that you're not capable of taking those bigger hits yet. Not just like financially, I mean that's very important too, but also just psychologically, emotionally. You know, if you can't take these hits, you know, it's not going to be very helpful, and your next trades are going to be some of the worst trades you've ever seen. 1003. 26. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you. Trading keeps me busy. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. It's a good thing to keep your mind busy. It's not always about being in a trade. I would say 95+% of the time, probably more than that, probably a bigger number than that, you won't actually be in a trade. You're just going to be setting up the chart, analyzing, reviewing, getting some context from whatever's in front of you. You know, most of the time, I'm genuinely saying almost 100% of the time, you're not going to be in a trade. That's how it should be. There's only 1% to 5% of your entire trading life that you're actually going to be in a trade or doing something live or managing something that's currently open. 70 and 67. I'm assuming there's two of you watching. He's like, no, those are my two different personalities. One of them 70, one of them 67. Awesome, though, Michael. People's is not 1003. Dividend said, trading very humbling and maturing. I'm not joking. And I genuinely thought, I think I've talked to a few people on this Dividend Bull, because a few of us have talked about you before. I genuinely thought you were like 30. I'm not going to lie. I thought you were like a couple years older than me. Leland is 108. He just has Benjamin Button disease. Yeah, no, that one's true. That one is true. Poor Leland. So he's at the end of his life then, Jay, because right now he's really young. He looks really young. An old soul. Leland pops up. Holy Apple. Is Apple moving? I actually wanted to show y'all some analysis on Apple. I'm glad you brought it up. So Apple, the most important stock in the entire market. It's the heaviest weight of the heaviest sector. Very, very important. And this is a chart we've had on here for a long time. This is something we've had on here during a lot of this right here. This is kind of what we were looking for. We were like, well, where is this falling to? We don't know. And this is when we went back and we started drawing supply and demand. And since then, we've had an overhead supply right here where they kind of pushed up into this old area, rejected, and then they kind of broke it out back here in early November. It was in about November 7th, November 8th of last year. They broke out. They made new all-time high. Awesome. Great. Wait. Yeah. They made new all-time high. I had to make sure. I didn't want to lie to myself. They hit the old all-time high supply. The very top of it didn't once close over. So I just left that there. We left everything else here. We didn't want to change anything. This morning, I had to extend this highlighted area because this is where we are now. And so he was saying, holy Apple. It's because it's getting some nice movement out of an old supply that's currently trying to hold as demand. So this means this was a seller area, but now they're trying to hold it as a buyer area. So if they can, and this is a very strong candle, by the way, they're opening entirely over the previous day's open and close, not the entirety of the candle, but of the meat of that candle, which is very strong. And now they're trying to hit that next level. So if they can just hold outside of this and then hold out above this low over the next couple days, Apple could be trying to turn things around, and you might see some more buyer moves. So not just looking for one buyer impulse move, but also looking for a potential higher low if it ever shows up. So we'll be looking for that because, one, this is very important, and two, it's Apple. But yeah, definitely pay attention to that. Hopefully some of that breakdown made sense to you guys. It was an old supply, again, just kind of re-saying that, but they only really had a short-term retest here. You can see it's like a 2-candle retest, and they just rallied from there. Retest. See, this is what you want to see. A lot of days of consolidation, actually holding a support with a nice buying pressure here, getting a nice hammer, getting a nice bullish kicker again. You know, seeing buying pressure there after consolidation. So you're kind of in that second phase where it's like you're going to see probably some strong buyer moves and seller moves over the next couple days. And then hopefully on the daily time frame, they're holding a higher low to some extent here, or just a couple days of consolidation over this low. And that would be a great sign for buyers moving forward. When will trading mature me? Good morning, Taylor. Dividend Bull. Good morning, Ace. Good to see you. I don't know, bro. I'm 26 and I'm still a child. Nvidia broke 500. That one I am not really surprised about. Now, this one can get scary. You're talking about Nvidia. This one can get scary. If we go to the daily there. Yeah, see, the chart looks the same because there's not much levels. I think I was looking for a potential lead test from here, right? And then it closed over the golden pocket, and now we're making a new all-time high. So it's almost like, haha, I didn't draw that fib, huh? Invalidated that very fast across 4 days. But what's scary about this one, and we'll go to the weekly so you can see it a little easier, is there's a lot of consolidation here. What did we just get done talking about? Consolidation turning into really big breakouts, right? And there's a lot of consolidation here between about 370 and about 500. That's a lot of consolidation. I know you might not think it is, but that is. And that was the majority of kind of the end of last year. It was about half of last year, and now we're into 2024 and it's breaking out. This could be going to 600, 700. I'm genuinely thinking of just crazy psychological numbers because of the crazy amount of consolidation that's here. So if this breakout does hold, look for those crazy numbers, 550, 600, 650, 700. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go to those across, like a couple day span. It could take weeks, it could take months to hit those levels. But this consolidation has given it potential chance of doing that. So just kind of keep that in mind. Also, NVIDIA is a pretty large weight of the tech sector, which is kind of funny. We just got done talking about how Apple could be super bullish. We're sitting here talking about how NVIDIA could be super bullish. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. SPY and triple Qs could make new all-time highs again at the beginning of this year. So also, one more breakdown on SPY before we go back to the smaller time frames. They are still holding the... Zoom in. They're still holding the short-term area. They did close under. Then they gave us a super, super indecisive candle. And this could be a transfer of power where you see some short-term buying. And this could still break down under. I'm not saying it can't. But some short-term buying is still very possible with the positioning of this kind of candle. And now we have a higher open following it. So this kind of confirms that potential buyer theory. So again, this kind of tacks on to what I just talked about Apple. It's not just about looking for one impulse move. You're looking for buying pressure over the next couple days that holds this candle and this candle's low. And if that does pop up over the next couple days, you are most likely going to see a buyer move that tries to retest the all-time high supply, which is between 476.30 and 480. So very possible. If you get a breakdown of these lows, though, you are most likely getting to the bottom of this big green candle, and then we're most likely going back to where the last consolidation was, to the top of it, and that would be way down here at 460. So pretty big move under the lows of these candles, if that is what they want, but we'll see. Again, I'm just kind of breaking down both scenarios, so when we look at it, we're not totally confused. But let's go to this chart. Let's go to DATNUNU. You guys should have read this by now, right? Let's zoom it back a little. All right, so these charts are the same, and these charts are the same. This is the 30-minute. We're going to change it to the 15 real quick. This is the 1 minute, the 5 minute. These are the same chart. Just going to kind of leave those there. This is the daily. These are the same chart. Kind of just repeating that again. All right, cool. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed some of the breakdowns. See what messages we got now. Happy Monday, Jack. How you doing, man? Shout out to Canada. Eric Beard. 20% return on SPY. Dirty money. Took an entry at the first pullback at 933 with target of 469.28. 40% entry, one and done. 469. 28. Okay, yeah, I can see why you would be like, hey, I need to sell here. Well, I can't get on to you, but I'm glad you highlighted dirty money. But overall, glad you took a, was it light at least? Did you take at least a light entry since you know it was a 40% entry? Sorry, I was in a trade. I'm 40. I think I'm 41. 41, mentally still 21. Pullback bounce at pre-market high. That's why you got in. Okay, so like a little bit better than a 40% entry then. Creator looking like he did something similar to you. Spent my whole weekend replacing the head gaskets on my truck. I'm exhausted. Definitely get refreshed today, Jack. Writing review now. We'll let you know when I'm done. Yeah, light. Okay, well, that's good. Well, there you go then, Eric. You were situationally aware. You knew, okay, well, I'm probably just taking a breakout trade for the most part. It's pretty early in the morning. Let me not go too crazy yet. And then you took it. But honestly, I don't know if I'd say it was like super dirty though, because it sounds like you had a plan. And then two, I mean, it did open higher. We did push up. We did come back down. It looks like we did get a retest. So, I mean, to be fair, on both the 1 and the 5 minute, you did get a retest that was viable to buy. So it's not like I can get onto you and be like, that's wrong. That's dirty. No, I mean, that makes sense. It's a logical trade. Was it early in the morning? Did you have an amazing amount of information? No, not really. And yes, it was early. So I could definitely see why somebody may have been hesitant, but honestly, it looks like you killed it on a game plan that makes a lot of sense. Jack could be Drake for all we know. He could, dude, for real. I mean, I've seen what he looks like, but yeah, he could be Drake. That's how Americans think, by the way. Like, most people come from Canada like, oh my God, you must be best friends with Drake. Like, it'd be like them coming over here and be like, oh my God, you must be best friends with Tom Cruise. You must have his number. SPY new high of day, missed my entry off the lead test. SPY bounced at the golden pocket about 468.64. That's what Fantastic John said. He said XOK is leading the market while the banks and energy are leading them down, which is actually a good sign because the banks are not the heaviest. They are pretty up there in the top 5, but energy is not, so that's not that crazy. Good call out on tech, though. We saw that with the NVIDIA move. They're up another percent since we started talking about them. They were at 3% up on the day when we first looked at them just now. Another percent. I feel like only a couple moments have gone by. That chart is on fire today. Alright, we need to unlink this so I don't mess it up. We need to unlink this so I don't mess... we'll leave that, actually. I'm going to unlink this one, too. I think when I move charts, I just want to see these two move. I don't want these to change. Let's zoom them in a little. Because I just want to see clear information in front of me. You don't want to have to think about it. Alright, now let's check out the Qs. Damn, they're trying to hold the next zone. Wait. Oh, okay. I was lost for a second. Yeah, Qs are trying to hold the next zone above. That's a very good sign. SPX will be pretty similar to my SPY levels. The numbers will be different, but it'll look the same. For the most part. Apple's slowing down from its high of day. So is Microsoft. Can't really say the same about the semiconductors. Those are still either holding and consolidating or holding higher low and breaking out. Amazon slowed down. Tesla started to pick back up. Those have been opposites a lot in the first kind of couple hours in the day. Amazon and Tesla will just kind of go against each other, which is weird because those are literally the same sector. The exact same sector. Burke be all kinds of indecisive. Ooh. JPM down. Y'all need to remember Netflix breakdown. I'll go to this chart. For Netflix, y'all need to be looking out for this. Remember we did the inside bar charting together last week? Well, that inside bar didn't really move ever. So we're kind of still stuck here. Remember we made this one call out from 475 to the bottom of that zone, and then we were like if it goes here it's crazy, blah blah blah, and then that was it. We didn't talk about it again. Well, 2 days later, trading days wise, we did continue to reject this. We continued to not make a new high. You can see we didn't once push over that wick. We continued to reject that zone, so we're just indecisive against this. It looks like sellers have kind of short-term taken over, but it's nothing to get crazy about yet. Now, if they bring this back down and then crack under 465.70s, we can target 461.80s. But we need to see more information in here first. But right now it does look like a big just lead test trade's about to happen. If you go from the high of the big move to the low of the drop before the buyer stepped in, they're actually rejecting this fib right here, which again, guys, I hope you guys know we did not draw this fib like this, or this zone like this. This zone was already here. That's just how this fib is lining up. It's just crazy how everything's lining up on this chart. So there is significant selling pressure here, and if you were to take a short-term 80% entry to the downside, I would see why. But I'm just saying it is kind of early to get in because it is an inside bar setup. But you do have other reasons to get in for shorts if you like it like that. 475, 478 could be your invalidation point short-term. But I wanted to point that out because we kind of charted Netflix together and all that good stuff, and just kind of been telling the story of it a bunch, so I wanted to keep going over it more. But that one does look great. Alright, let's go back to SPY. I'll quit talking so much. We'll fix all these charts again, even though you just saw me take 15 minutes to do it. Alright, we'll just leave that one like this. And I'm going to leave this on the 30. We'll just go back to leaving it on the 30. Still got a nice higher open, higher low. See if this is another higher low popping up or if this is about to crack support. If so, does it break today's open? Oh, more selling. Already made a few on queues. Good stuff, Steve. And yeah, how is everyone? It's only been 25 minutes since the open. God, all that talking, I felt like it's been like 2 hours. Explaining really does make time fly. But how is everyone? It's only been 25 minutes. Has not even been 30 minutes since open. Be sure to drop a like on the stream if you have enjoyed some of the breakdowns on both smaller and bigger time frames. We never just sit here and talk about being just one or the other. We always like to cover both bear and bull side. Damn, over 70 people in here. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Hopefully you're having a decent start to your 2024. Now that we're 8 days in. And not just trading-wise, everything. Nice 15-minute wicks. Good call out peoples. Mel said he's up 36% on Poots and out. Eric review posted. Nice, man. And yeah, I'm trying to check reviews at the end of the day because I don't have time to stream, call out, do all that stuff, and then also review at the same time. So I'm saving all of y'all's reviews for the end of the day, and I'm trying to answer like a bunch of reviews at the same time. But I will be checking yours out. Thank you for posting it too. It's just a good thing for yourself to go and post it because then you're going through the routine. I mean, you've already traded, you've already kind of done your setting up, now you're doing your review, and now you've already kind of opened the way up to either take another trade or to just enjoy your day. So I like that. Just trying to stay consistent. Good to hear. Thank you for leading by example too. Hopefully others follow. Because that's how it's done right there. That right there is being a trader. It wasn't the fact that he made money. It wasn't the fact that he took a trade. It wasn't any of that. It's the fact he reviewed, talked about a chart, got a plan in his head. Then he took the trade. Did he do good on it? Yeah, he did great on it. And now he gets to review it afterwards, post his review, his afterthoughts, and now he can just kind of chill. The breakout continues on SPY. God, y'all have no clue how close I was to calling out that play, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna let it simmer out more. I mean, I had this thing typed out. That's what I get. I was hesitant. That's what I get. I think I'm really just impressed with this bottom right chart because this really is like the type of open you want to see after this candle at this type of part of the chart where it's at, you know, kind of a supply demand area where it's fighting. And the fact that you get a bearish candle, indecisive candle, then a buyer candle is pretty funny because one, this could be something that is a strong reversal, but two, it could just be an impulse move that either does hold a higher low and makes new highs, or two, this is just a buyer move that gets rejected and they make new lows. This could just be a short-term consolidation area before the larger move down happens too. So really either side can take a lot from this. What made you like calls there? Well, it's holding one higher low and now a second higher low, and this one actually gave us a bullish candle. I wasn't really happy with that one because it was the first one, but this one is what got me excited because it's holding over the open. So that was really the only thing I liked about it. The 5 minutes started shaping up a lot more. but I just don't like the area that it's hanging out right here. If you were to actually take like a zone from here, let's do it together. If you go from that candle's open to the high of that red candle, you'll get a zone that kind of looks like that. And that's kind of where my eyes were looking. And that's where that hammer started popping up on the 5 minute and the 1 minute. So that's what made me like call short term. But I didn't take anything because it's just, I don't know, it's only been 30 minutes. I'm happy to wait. It looks like King Carnage saw the same thing. Exiting mental calls here for 35%. Good job, David Q. Nice hold by buyers. Mel said trading light today. It looks like Mel is funny too, because Mel shorted one of these two dips too. You know, so it looks like there was really good opportunity for either side there, depending on what you were looking at. But I was personally looking at same day 469 calls when they were at 0.80. I typed 0.81, then I had to retype 0.85, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to wait. And now those are at 1.3. So that was a pretty good move. And all that did was go from this hammer to the first target. And that contract's up, what's that, 15, 35, 35 over 85. I mean, that's just under 50%. That's probably like 40%. That's probably like 35, 40%. That's not bad at all. So, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, even if you don't take the trade, you need to be like kind of taking it in your head. Like right there, I didn't take the trade, but in my head though, I was part of that move. I have every bit of context of the chart so far. Damn. Is this a good thing or a bad thing, creator? He said, yeah, I'm thinking I'm done for today. Hopefully in a good way. Good stuff, though. Everybody be sure to drop a like on today's stream. It definitely helps out the channel. Okay, 1 out of 1. Good to hear. Good to hear. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what the trade reviews look like today, because I don't know if y'all have noticed, but and it's kind of hard because some people in chat genuinely just don't join streams. But some of those people, though, and some of y'all are all posting the same exact trades. They're all getting in at the same times, and I don't even think everybody notices. Like, it's kind of funny because you go in that trade review channel, and there'll be like 8, 9, 10, 11 posts in there, and then you'll see like 3 or 4 of them will be the exact same trade. You know, they might be off by a little bit, or somebody was looking at something a little bit differently, but the trades are like the exact same. Every time you guys take lead test, every time you guys take a really high probability by the dip move or breakout, I always see you guys posting the same review. So it's just nice to see everybody's on the same page and holding each other accountable. Holding for previous day high. That's what Mel's looking for. Wait, holding for previous day high. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're doing. Nice retest, though, of 469.70. Nice little hit of that. Not really a retest, you know what I meant. How's the music, by the way? Is it too loud or too quiet? If it is too loud, please let me know. Retesting that consolidation area. Okay, good job, creator. Another higher low. Good luck to dividend bull. Yeah, look at that 1 minute. You know, if you just want to watch trend navigation, it's kind of cool. You got low, high, higher, low. Pretty much holding the same high, higher, low, new high. And then you can kind of see, you know, if you just look at that in that way, you'll see like all those highs that were stuck right there. That's what it's trying to hold right now. So it's really hard to flip bearish when all you have is just one hit of a level. And that's another thing too. Don't, and I'm not talking to Mel. I'm literally talking to a couple of you that were, I saw a few of you this morning saying, you know, why were you guys liking calls? Like, I don't know why you would be short yet. You have no reason to be short yet. You know, you don't have any parameters that say like, oh, we're breaking down. We're going to go down now. Like, we opened higher. You can see that on the 5 minute here. Opened higher than previous day close, so we're up, right? You have context of being up from the open. and then you make a higher low from it. But nothing super crazy, just a buyer candle that overtakes, and then you get a hammer, right? That's when you're still saying, like, okay, I'm definitely bullish until proven otherwise. That's another thing here. People turn bearish just because they see a couple red candles hit a level. It's like, come on, man. You don't get to be bearish yet. If you're turning bearish because of this, it's because you're not looking at this. You have no context. But the guy who's using context is realizing, oh, there's a high here. Oh, we're holding that high. Oh, look, we're making a new high of day. You know, it's easy when you get context. It's not so easy when you're tunnel visioned, if you know what I mean. So what I'm trying to get at is tunnel vision is a bitch. You don't hear music? There's no way. I literally see the volume moving. Let me know now. VC said it was good. I'm just gonna believe VC. Okay, Timmy said it's quiet. I'll believe Timmy. Oh, creator saying I just had to stop talking. Ouch. No music. Okay, maybe it was really quiet. My bad. Let's see. Should be playing now. Should be fine. Never mind, I do now. You should have stopped talking. Tunnel vision is a bitch, but you just gotta make her your... Oh, you faintly hear it? Huh, maybe I do have it that low. Let me turn it up just a little bit more. I honestly just didn't want to blow y'all's eardrums out. Because it's like the same type of music every week. I'm just showing the hesitant trade to premium group real quick. Damn, Riak. Bro, Riak is on fire. If you guys see Riak in chat, make sure you like tag him or drop an emoji or something. That guy is on genuine fire. Oh, he's in here in stream. Give me 471 higher low for days. Dude, you're a beast. I'm proud to see it too. Stay on your own ass. Stay disciplined. Keep it up. I want to see it. I want to see you keep it up. You've been doing great though. Like, it felt like for a while now, you've just been kicking the market's ass. Keep it up. Do not let up. By the way, I'm pretty much waiting on to see how we react to this now, because I hesitated on calls here. So I'm just waiting to see what happens now, because we're at kind of the top of the range. It's not really appealing right here for a new long, at least. If you're somebody who's in runners, you have completely great reason to be in this still, with invalidation set. Nothing crazy yet. Oh, you can kind of see it here too. If I go to like a naked chart, here we'll do this. Naked. Right here. So you see like this is like the previous day high. Here's Monday, here's Friday. Friday opened up higher. They jumped up here. Here's like your high of day. And then here's the last open of the last green candle before the breakdown. If you edit that property and just extend it over to today. I went too high. We are at the previous day high supply. Actually, I guess that would be the high. Hold up. I want to make it perfect. What? Oh, I hit duplicate. That's weird. Remember we said Nvidia was up 3%, then 4%? They're up 4.5% now. Nothing but buyer candles in the 5 minutes since open. They have still yet to close a red candle. Looks like they want more. Is anyone's Discord tweaking? Mine seems to be fine. But when it does happen, it's most of the time it's like a Discord server thing. So one, you could just close the app then reopen it, or give it a few minutes first then reopen it. And if it still doesn't work, let me know. I'll look up the servers myself. Also, guys, every single morning I share the news, updates, overnight news, corporate news, earnings of the day, all that great stuff each and every morning in the daily updates channel. If you have access to that in the Discord, check it. There's great info in there each and every day. But basically what I'm posting is news from here each day just to see what's here. I only look at the medium and high important stuff. High and medium. Don't look at the low because then there's just too much to look at. You can also click on this part here. This pops up here every single morning, every single week. It says week ahead economic indicators, US, read here. Click that one, not the EU. There's not one today, so I didn't post one today because today's not really that full of info. There's a speaker and then there's consumer credit. That's it. That's really not that much. There's bond auctions on the 3, the 10, and the 30. Going into the rest of this week, there's trade balance, there's CPI information, there's PPI information. I believe we even have one Fed speaker every day. You got Kashkari this day, none here. Williams, Barr, Bostic. Yeah, so pretty much a speaker every day. Which that was kind of calm for a bit, but they're picking it back up again. So we posted that. That's all the news from there. This is another great one. I love this one. I'm going to refresh it real quick, see if there's an update. There is. Let's go. So, hold up. What I like about this is you can quickly see which sectors are strong and which ones are weak from the open. This is intraday information. And then also you get more intraday information, actual facts on why certain things are up and down. We have a big loss in Boeing after the 737 MAX 9 jets get grounded after... I can't speak, dude. My throat's going out, or my voice is going out. The blowout on the Alaska Airlines flight. Did some of you guys read about that? I don't know if some of you did or not. I'm kind of late on it, but this is pretty crazy. You can read some of that. The 10-year note yield is still above 4%, but it's moving lower from its overnight high, which I can actually show you that. Here you go. Actually posted that. I've been looking at this in Discord with you guys a lot more. So like I said, they're up, but they're at a part of the chart where if they reject here and move away, this is very bearish for the 10-year, which is very bullish for SPY. Now, that's not going to remain the case forever, but short-term, that would be a great sign. Also, the dollar is kind of doing the same thing. We have a nice buying pressure here. They're up into the resistance, and now they've given off a very indecisive candle. And if this breaks down as well, this can also be another kind of SPY positive for the chart moving short-term. It's not going to be anything super long-term. This is all short-term information. And that's what I like about that. And also you have the relative strength in mega cap stocks, which we talked about this very heavily this morning. So make sure to go back in the beginning of the stream if you were not present. Another website right here, earnings of the day, so you can see what's there. And that's it. I should start doing my charts like this more. Just straight up, just the most basic information I possibly can think of. That's previous day low demand. Previous day open. Previous day close. We already got the high in the supply. We already got the low and the demand. And that's it. You could maybe add this resistance here as like a short-term level, but beyond that, I don't think I'd add anything. And you probably have a pre-market level there for all I know. I didn't even bother adding it today. Let's go add that. Hey, what do you know? Pre-market high right there. Wow, that's scary actually, that lines up. And then pre-market low. And then we can turn that back off. And that's it. That's all you had to draw today. And then here's the more in-depth view of that. Oh. I'm gonna just watch this one. Let's add some TA routine to this. We'll start like at this hump here. Oh, that's it. I'm gonna include that even though it probably shouldn't be. Wait, let's see. Does it say 77? Oh, 70. Okay. So this one is higher. 73. And then that's it. They're only 2 levels penetrate that zone that we're already in. So it looks like you do end up getting a level here at that top of that demand. Then you have the low. You got the pre-market low. Yeah, we don't have a level for almost $3. What's the downside look like? And then under pre-market low, it's like a $2 drop. Under that, it's even more. So yeah, there's a lot of compression built up here on both bigger and smaller term price history. You have like short term and long term price history mixed in. You have a lot of compression inside of that area. But then once it looks like they break out on either side, there's a lot of room. So that's good to hear. But yeah, that's the levels on everything so far. How many of you guys go back through and do that? I try not to do it too often because I've been doing it so long now, but it is good for routine to redraw the levels, just kind of go through them again. And you can see right there, it didn't take me that long. It took me a few moments. Leland said a simpler chart like that will help keep you out of bullshit trades, in my opinion. You know where your focus is. Anything else you know how to ignore. You know to ignore. React in all caps. Did someone say we held a higher low? And yes, good call out. So far, they are technically holding a higher low from open. Which, why is that holding? Why is that on the wrong number? There we go. And I think some people see this and they're like, well, I don't like using the short-term levels because then they're too close and there's too many levels and it's too clustered. Like, good. That should show you to not trade that shit then. If there's like 100 levels right here and you don't understand what's going on, it's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing to you because then you understand like, okay, maybe I shouldn't trade this. maybe I should wait. Or risk less. That'd be a great idea. Alright guys, so trend-wise, yes, we are bullish from open, but you got to be a little bit hesitant here now because we are against previous day high supply. If rejected here with one high and a lower high, this could bring down a nice pullback. But so far, bulls are still here. They end up getting back over 469.96. They can push towards 470.44, and if they close beyond that, well, they could push a lot more. I personally don't think a solid breakout's going to happen today, though, outside of this zone, but we'll see. I think they'll take a couple days, take their time, and then we'll see it, but if they do, keep it in mind that there's about a $3 range above us with no resistance. Be sure to drop a like on today's stream if you guys have enjoyed some of today's breakdowns on bigger time frames, on all the different individual equities we looked at. We break it down for both bear and for bull. Try not to be too biased in here. But yeah, definitely like the stream though. We got over 70 people in here. Over 130 people have clicked on today's stream. The bull's gonna learn something. Man, every time I type lifetime, I go to type the lifetime roll. I have to type LIFT, and then it'll pop up because someone in our chat his name is Kaizen Goodlife, and so when I go in there and I type life, it goes straight to his name every time. So I have to type the T to like separate their names. React said drop those likes ratio. Love the breakdown of lessons in here today. If I could super like, I would. Appreciate you, Timmy. I really do. Hey man, if just a few of you guys are getting some of it down and going through it on your own, that's worth it to me. I know that some people are gonna fall off and not pay attention. That's expected. It's a sad expectation, but it is. I mean, it's bound to happen. By the way, Nvidia's up almost 5%. They're up 4 3/4, just about. That is crazy. Apple's up 1.5% now since we started talking about them. They were only up just under 1% when we started talking about them, but it's nice to see them moving up more based on our TA here. Just kind of screenshotting for chat. How's Netflix? Okay, they're positive again. I want to see Netflix end of day. That could be a really good short swing, especially if everything rejects. I would love to short swing Netflix, but only if I see some better rejection on the daily. We got a lot more time before that candle's done. Almost an hour from the open. How's everyone doing so far? You guys green? You red? Are you just chilling? Are you charting? Are you planning? What are you up to? Also, be sure to make sure your stream is live. At the bottom left of your screen on YouTube, it should say live. And if there's no red dot there, please click it. There should be a red dot next to live. Sometimes YouTube slows it down. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. 30-minute doji and your cash. Green sitting cash, slightly green. You're in calls here. VC said he's red with the BA call. I actually think BA looks. Let's check out BA. And thank you for being honest, VC. He said he's red inside of a BA call. That's something 99% of people would not type, VC. Let me tell you that. They would sit here and lie to themselves and be like, yeah, I'm green in my trade, or I'm not trading, guys, I swear. You know, they'll lie to everybody to make themselves feel better. So good on you, VC, for just not giving a shit and just straight up being honest. I like that. Let's see what you're working with here, though. Okay. You got some levels here. I was going to say it looked kind of hopeless, but let's see. Okay, so you got a good, very indecisive candle there. They failed to hold a new low. And are building. Okay. This does have really good potential. I like this. I like this as long as it's holding the meat of that open candle and this level. If that cracks, I do not like that. Mark your low. Damn, I like this Boeing chart. I clearly didn't update it, though, because we got old levels here. Oh, wait. I can keep these. They didn't validate yet. We'll keep that one, and we'll keep this one. It looks like shit because it's like super zoomed in, but that's because of that. Delete that. That can stay. That can be deleted. And that can all stay. Yeah, look how far that is. So this is from the news that I talked about. Be very careful holding longs on this, any position on this, really, just because the craziness of it, the volatility of it, VC, having news overnight from this weekend. I mean, it was pretty big news. The 737 MAX is very important to them. And getting this very indecisive candle can be very crucial. So I think over the next couple of days, you're just going to see a lot of settling happen here on Boeing, which is needed. It's not just that it fell. It needs to just kind of balance itself out a little bit. It doesn't look like I have a level there. Let's see what we got here. I was looking at this consolidation here where they kind of pushed up and rejected. I want to grab the meat of that and grab the high of that. We'll just see if they base out there or if they crack further under 220. If this all breaks, they're definitely moving back down towards here before earnings. We'll see though. I just wanted to look at that since you said you were in it. You're waiting cash, chowing hay. I wanted calls at a potential higher low at the GP fib, but I'm hesitant against yesterday's supply. It's a good time to be hesitant. Waiting for 471. Apple had so much opportunity this morning. Yeah, Apple did pretty good. Looks like the individual equities were the move today. Apple, AMD, Nvidia. These all had really good moves from really good levels. Here's AMD inside of its next supply. So very risky here because you are at a spot of the chart where shorts could get in here. But if we see any breakout to the upside, it's definitely moving a lot more. Could see a $2-3 move to the upside if that 470.44 breaks out. Still holding that higher low. Still holding multiple higher lows in this grind up. Oh, new high of day. Buyers could definitely take this and try to reach that 470.44 level, which is the top of this next area of supply. They hold this new high. Very, very good sign for buyers to 470.44. And WB, I have not seen that ticker in a minute. It's Walgreens, right? Apple had so much opportunity this morning. B, I love how you can call out people on their BS. I like how you can tell they've been in the game and know people's behaviors when trading, whether being green or red, bringing out the transparency for real. I just know that I personally have also done the same thing too. It's not just about, you know, knowing other people's behaviors. I personally have done that too, you know, and you're all a liar if you said that you haven't. You know, we've all lied to ourselves before, saying, no, I'll keep holding this. It's still fine. You know, it's going to do this, I think. I hope it does this. And then just kind of lying to yourself to keep yourself in the position, you know, and that really opens up a lot. You know, you're like, wow, if I can lie to myself to stay in a position, I can truly do anything. Not just in a negative way, also on the positive side of that spectrum. You know, you should be able to tell yourself, this is stupid that I'm holding this, you know? God, I hit intro on accident. I thought people were going to buy that. That would have been bad. Yo, look at you, React. You got a nice push. No, React, I'm not going against you. You're still fine. You have no invalidation yet. We're in supply, which is bad for you, but we have higher lows. Yeah, we're still holding this right here. This resistance that was holding us support, that's holding us a higher low support. And then you have like a grind up. A grind up can be super bullish. This is where you get intermediate green, red, green, red, green. It looks like a bunch of bar coding. It's actually super bullish. I just can't enter as a new trade because this is, you're already in. I'm not already in. So I don't get to get in this. Now I would be hesitant because you are in an area where sellers can just pop up randomly between these two areas. You know, don't be greedy. If you see a pretty big percentage at your screen and you're happy with it, you don't care if it goes up higher afterwards, take it, you know? But if you really do believe and have conviction it's going to move higher into that next area, hold it. It's up to you. But don't let me scare you. I'm just giving you information on both sides. And see, I'm probably scaring you because you might only be hearing the bad things. I actually said many good things about the bulls. This is what I mean, like, as a human, you know, let's say, like I'm speaking from React. Like, he's in calls. I started talking about how good things for calls. He probably didn't even hear it, right? But he only heard me talk about the bad stuff. That's because fear is so fucking strong. Fear is so much more thick than greed. It really is. Like, people think greed is worse than fear. It's not. Fear is so much more worse because fear can cause more problems. Fear can cause hesitancy. I literally went to put on socks, came back and heard put. Okay, so that's not your fault. By the way, great move here, React. This is really good for you. Every new high that's made is a boost in your contract. Great job. Don't be greedy though. If you have a target near this, do not be greedy. Damn, my 469 calls would have fucking killed it here. They're up 8. Yeah, they're up 100% here. Damn, Rax. Not but 6 messages ago, I welcomed you into Lifetime, and he's like, what's up, guys? Up 37% on the first trade of the day. Something light. He's like, yeah, I'm about to go post my review. Good stuff, Deep. Moving your stop loss and securing. I literally went to put on... Okay, I've already read that. SPY futures about to hit a supply zone. Be careful on SPY calls. Just watch price action. Good job, Eric. Important level for bears. Great job, Mel. Everybody's seeing it. Good. Looks like everybody's on the same page. If I lie to myself to stay in a position, I could truly lie to anyone about anything. Yeah, I know exactly. Like, lying to me is nothing. Lying to yourself is something. That's a lot more. Good stuff, Deep. I like how you kind of got into a part of the chart. You're like, I like this. And then it moves higher, and you're like, all right, I like this. Let's move the stop up to the bottom of this. And then it does it again. You're like, all right, let's move it up to here. And you're just kind of like staircasing your stop loss higher. I love it, Deep. Good job. That's the staircase, man. Great job. SPY futures 47, 61, 50 monthly emerging candle. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm on the 1 minute just because I genuinely was waiting to see if we'd reject or not, and then we get this candle. And then since then, we've got really good buyers, another potential higher low, and we're seeing if we're just going to get more continuation. This must look crazy on the 5 minute. Let's go to the 15. 15 looks pretty good. 15 still has, I just closed 4 minutes ago. The 30 minute. See, but this is where a lot of traps have been happening, though. Every time we get into that previous day high, we've been rejecting, the past couple days at least. So please keep that in mind. That's been the trend for the past couple days, trading days. Oh my gosh, React, I just saw what you posted. Guys, look at this. React's up 100%. What a legend. Take me to the promised land. Oh, I did react to that. I saw you on the street. Honestly, I thought you were already out, though. I was like, okay, bet. He took a quick scout. I come back here and he's still in. What a legend, dude. You're killing it. I literally just said React's killing it today. Time for the gym. We gone. Love y'all. Love you, React. Good job, man. So proud of you. Back to the 1 minute. I genuinely just want to see, do we surpass the previous day higher? Really nice trend. I mean, we had a higher open, higher low with the hammer, breakout. Held the old resistance, higher low from that, grinded up, new breakout. I mean, this is just, it's methodical. It's what it is. Lying to yourself is more damaging, 100%. Tesla seems to be holding 236 area. Call out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bullish on Tesla moving forward. When I say pretty, I mean very, very bullish on Tesla moving forward. Which I think I've always been. Good stuff, React. And see, like, right there, like part of me is like, damn, I can't believe I hesitate. But I'm still happy because, like, I was able to mental trade it. I had context before, and even though I hesitated, I got something out of it, you know? And I also feel even better because you were able to not hesitate and just fucking killed it, you know? Like I said, like, this is why I always tell everybody in chat, like, I'm not a pro trader. Like, I might have a great system, I might have a solid strat, you guys might love hearing how I break shit down, but, like, I'm just like you. You know, I hesitate, I have fear, I have greed, just like any one of you. You saw it right there. I hesitated, somebody in my chat took it, completely dominated it, you know, without my help. Good job, React. I'm proud of that. Done for the day, chilling and trade reviewing. Good stuff, Dividend. Just over an hour from open and you're already chilling and reviewing. Got it on the 2-bar pullback at 10.10. Good. King Carnage got out of calls at previous day high from the 2-bar pullback at 10.10. Good job, King Carnage. Looks like everybody's killing it. The song makes me feel like I'm in a movie. I'm proud of y'all. Proud of y'all. That's the Texan coming out when I said y'all. I'm also done for the day. Traded SPY and watched Amazon play out perfectly. Good to hear, creator. That's right. You were done before dividend. Actually, you were already finished for the morning. It's good to hear though, because it's not about being here all day. That's kind of why I've been moving away from those full day streams. Like, I'm gonna continue doing some of them with you guys because I have fun with them, but it's not really good for anybody to be sitting here all day on these charts. I mean, at the end of the day, this is about creating more freedom for yourself. So, slowly take control of that. It's not about being here for 7 hours every day. SPY Daily's rejecting the 8 EMA. Watch this area. Bears did not want to give up this area last week. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going over too. I mean, if you go to the 30-minute, you can see kind of rejecting previous day high has been a really big trend. We're creating a lower high from it, and we're kind of in that spot again right now. I don't know if I want to be the guy guessing that this is the first time we break that trend. So I'm kind of with you on that, Eric. You know, we've been having struggle with every time we get up to the previous day high, we either get up to it and double top, or we get up to it and we make a lower high. That's happened for the past couple trading days now. So we'll see. Does that trend break here? This is probably the best it's looked in the past couple days at the same time, though. It literally got to 43 cents. That's 1 cent away. Break out. Do it. I'm gonna blow on it. Come on. My people want to see exciting Hulk candles on their screens. I gotta blow on it again. Wi-Fi went out just after the mental trade. Oh my god, that sucks. That part. Beggars can't be choosers, bitches ain't Chipotle. Remember that guy that was like, the bars represent your time left in this world? Wait, what? Remember that guy that was like, the bars represent your time left in this your world passing you by? Why is that sentence so hard to read? Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. Wait. I do actually remember this. Who was that? They just had the price. They just had to price out Christmas cans. Now we can hit 500. Not wrong. Watch out for false breakouts, liquidity sweeps, if taking the 40% entry past previous day high. Great call out by Eric. I could not agree more. Me and Leland just got done talking about this last week too, talking about 40% entries turning into the best bearish trades, because a lot of the time you see those breakout crucial areas and then they'll come right back down and validate the 40% entries, and they'll use all the stop losses as a reason to pull it back down heavier. I could not agree more with you, Eric. If Leland is here, I promise you he read that and he's smiling. Wait, Ace, what about that guy, though? What happened to him? In green with BA call. People's what? 60% of the time, they fail all the time. I mean, they are called a 40% entry. Done trading since my first, but still watching and trying to help. Love it, man. Love it. Oh, inside bar. I was like, Sandy bar. I was like, what the hell is he saying? I was like, Sandy bar. I need to Google this and learn. Hope you're doing good, peoples. The Judas, yeah. There's way too many inside jokes in this server. I'm forgetting some of them. There's too many. Yo, David Q, how is your connection now, though? Is it better? Hopefully it's cleaning up for you. Klondike bar on the 10-minute. Now I got that song stuck in my head. New high. Let's go. Bring on the Hulk candles if it holds. First day of classes today. I have to start thinking about something other than trading again. Oh, man. I'm so sorry to hear about that. You know what, Timmy? It might be a good thing, though, at the same time. Having more time away from the markets, being more spread out, feeling more refreshed. Limiting yourself. It might be a good squeeze on you. Never know. Reese's Pieces test on the 69-minute. Good call out. Good call out. I see you. Meh. We're getting some rain on my side of town. That's probably why. Same, man. Honestly. I honestly am glad the rain stopped here because I thought it was going to cut my shit out. And I wasn't going to be able to stream. So I'm glad I didn't. Because Monday is pretty damn important. And no Hulk candles appearing. We rejected on the 1 minute. RIP. Rest in peace. Walking, living legend, man. I feel like all right. Posted in Discord, SPY New Hive Day, still not past this SPY futures level. Great call out by Eric. I'm still sitting cash waiting for a bust and trade. Yeah, we're either looking for a better retest above previous day highs, not just a breakout of it, or we're going to be looking for a nice breakdown. So I want to see not just a rejection of this level, but I'd like to see multiple rejections or some selling pressure pop up, whether that's lower highs or bearish candlesticks. I don't care. But those are the two scenarios in front of us right now as a bearish or bullish trader. So really a lot of info gathering right now. Now I will say this. Tech sector is popping off. They're up 1.6% and healthcare is green. So sectors are all doing great for the most part. You only got 17 inches of snow? What do you mean only? Only 17 inches of snow. Just nonchalantly. Oh, I only got 1.5 feet of snow. He said he would take rain all day. Dude, I bet. That's a lot of snow. I bet that's pretty damn annoying. People are like, I can't handle the cold. It's like, bruh. It's not even the fact that it's just cold. It's like literally chore work having to get out of your driveway, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm good. I'll take the heat, man. I'll take the heat any day. 40% on the WBA calls, LFG. Good stuff, Alexis. I'm not reading what LFG stands for. I already cussed too much on here. 470.50. We'll see if they hold this breakout. Timmy said 17 inches. The drifting must have been insane. Dude, I'm thinking the same thing. I'd be out there making my own movie. A month in Colorado was more than enough snow for me. I bet. Gotta love South Cal. I've heard South Cali is the best part of Cali. Then again, I think I heard it from someone from South Cali, so that could be bias. Come on, give my people the breakout. Give them what they want. Yo, what's up, Tobias? How you doing, boss? Not biased, it's true. Trust me. Leland being a biased source. They are finally closing above it. Let's go. We can go to the 5-minute again. Give me breakaway, hold retest. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll see what they give us. Tobias said, I am insanely good, dude. Getting ripped, average Twitter and Reddit time under 30 minutes a day, made $200 on the long side and just walked away. No fun stuff, almost no alcohol. I am feeling better than my early 20s. Tobias, I'm very happy for you, man. Not just from a financial point of view, but just all around. Good for you. I remember you talking about that too before the new year had even started. You were talking about being on your phone less, being on social media less, you know, just focusing on you, focusing on, you know, your family. Very badass, man. Possible change in behavior / trend shift on the 1 hour and 30 minute on SPY. Of course, we still need a lower high to confirm after this high. Yeah, that's true. We'll see if we get it. This could be a failed 40% entry breakout for all we know, but for right now, it's not. We'll see if they just keep going. Leland said Bulls are pitching a 10th this morning. Jesus. Yes, in a way they are. Oh, you said you're still looking. Okay, I got what you meant, Deep. I got what you meant. Yeah, we're on the same page, man. We're speaking the same language. I don't speak English. I speak chart. Yo, how many of you have the new course, by the way? I need to really promote this more. But for those of you who don't, I really need to check out this calculator that comes along with it from Leland. This thing's so cool. But definitely be sure to check out the new course. Let me get a link, because I don't know where the link is. It's only $75 too. I tried to make it as cheap as possible because it genuinely was not about making a buck. But I do have to pay to keep this course here, so it's nice getting that. Let's see here. Where the hell is the link? Oh, here it is. So if you'd like to buy the new course, here's the link. I can't tell if y'all are messing with me. I know Peoples is messing with me. I can't tell if Shadow is. But the link is right there. It's all done. Me and Leland have edited it, fixed it, adjusted it, everything we could. I don't think we'll be adding anything for a while. Me and Leland talked about a couple different things that we could do, but we don't want to add anything super soon. We just want to keep everything on there how it is right now. And then maybe over the next couple months, me and him might add something else later on. But for now, that's how it's going to be for a while. But I hope you guys enjoy it. There's a lot of information in there. I can't even tell you what's all in there because there's just so much. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. If you like the first course too, that one's also still around. If you haven't gotten to it. But yeah, for not even that much, you can have both courses. Most people, you buy one course and it's like you're getting surgery or something. It's weird. I don't know why there's so much to teach you shit that's free online. And that's another big thing too about my course. Like when I market it, you genuinely can learn almost all this stuff on my channel. You could sign up for $4.99 on my channel. You could learn genuinely everything that's on those courses if you put the time in and the effort of actually going reviewing on your own. Are we about to get the greatest short entry ever? Oh, that's right. You were sick, Shadow. My bad. You weren't messing with me. You genuinely were asking. Yeah, the new course is out. I hope you get it. Glad to hear you're better, though. I think I remember you saying something like that, and then I was like, oh, right as the course is coming out. This man gets sick. But yeah, I hope you're better. Snagged the course on Friday as well. Super stoked. Who said something else about it? Chuck said, I gave myself a B-Day present and got it Friday. Wow. Different level. Snagged the course on Friday. Oh, wait, I read that one. Nice 15-minute wick. Call it by Peoples. Alright, guys. Right now we're looking to see, does the retest hold or not? Broke 8 EMA, testing the 21 on the 1 minute. Good call out by Eric. Buying it this week, awesome. Yeah, take your time. You know me, I'm not pressed. Take your time. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. Here, we could do a preview, I guess. You guys want to look at a preview of it for anybody who hasn't gotten it? For a show of hands, who's all gotten the course and who does not have the second course? If you don't have either, don't even bother answering. Or I will buy and not check out. That's funny. Hope you all make insane amounts of money, but don't be greedy and do good. I'm gonna head out though, done trading. We'll post some morning stuff in the Discord when I have time. Thank you, Tobias. Have a great day, man. He said, but I can't go if I am not like number 50. So he needs one more of you to like it so he can be number 50 so he can get off. He said, like that shit. Thank you, Tobias. I appreciate you, man. So let's look at a preview of the course. Just so you guys can see, like, you know, what's on it. Course. How do I do this again? Oh, preview. Here we go. Doi. So I'm not going to click any further than this, but I want to just show what it looks like. So we have, of course, just kind of an introduction section. Options trading with strike selection, very awesome, has a quiz alongside it. Inside bar, outside bar, the only videos you need for either of these explanations. Real examples, reviews, everything, and a quiz on each one. Most of these have a quiz, some of them don't, but most of them do. Retest videos, this is just straight up retest trading. Supply demand trading, this is the webinar, one of the webinars that I was a part of. There will be another one that I add here in this section in 7 or 8 days. In 7 or 8 days, there's another big event that I'm a part of that will also be here, but you guys shouldn't need it because the information that's in it is already in this, so you don't need it. But I'll put it in there for anybody who cares. Because there is some other really big speakers. Like if you guys know Jake, I don't know how to say his last name, from Twitter, the guy, like one of the few guys I've supported over the past couple years. That guy is going to be in it too. He's the other main speaker besides me, so that'll be part of this. Because I genuinely, that'd just be cool to have a recording of him. But breakdown and review on swing trading. I also have a playlist that I added on top of that, just kind of give people more information on it. And then you have, of course, the extra key information, the risk management calculator, order of operations, staircase method, watch list reviewing with Leland, gaps and how to trade them, volume and Fibonacci by Jay Bake and Leland, extra quizzes, and then the 4 main trading entry types. So some stuff you guys have already seen for the most part if you're someone who's been here for a while, but also some new stuff. And then, of course, all the new stuff. So that's the course, though. Hope you guys enjoyed if you are someone who's going to be getting it or already has it. Spy dumping below the 1 minute 21 EMA, heading towards the 5 minute 8 EMA. Great call by Eric. Wicked up, looks like the Bulls are not done yet. Train132 in chat said, damn, Nancy Pelosi's 12/20/23 calls on Nvidia printed. NASDAQ Nancy. Oh, that's funny. Which, Train, I don't know if you're here in stream, but I do read pretty much every message you send in chat, and I do appreciate some of the updates you drop in there. Yeah, NASDAQ Nancy. It goes so well. Nvidia, NASDAQ, Nancy, they're all N's. It should be 11:30. Let me check though, dividend. Oh wait, I have it in daily updates channel. I can just look there. 11:30, yeah. So in 30 minutes. Actually, that might be in another hour and 30 minutes. It's either in 30 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. Nice rejection on the 1 minute so far. I'm pretty sure my times are in Central. I'm pretty sure it's in an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, y'all, 11 EST. I am off for the day. Time to spend the rest of the morning with my son. Hope everyone has a green day today. Trade safe. You too, Eric. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate all your updates and all your posts. Really, I mean, everything, really. Could call out Timmy. God, it's already 10. Time is flying. This morning, it felt like it wasn't moving. Now it's like flying. Be sure to check out the new videos too. If you guys have a colored name in the chat right now, you have the membership, which means you have access to all my watch list, you have access to all my recent videos. Definitely check that out. But also, even if you don't have a membership, you can check out some of the recent videos that aren't part of the membership, like how we talked about how price action storytelling is like the Big Lebowski. We're talking about price action context in this video. We had the seminar, which I made that public to everybody because I wanted everyone to see. Or that wasn't the seminar, my bad. This is this was the Champion 5 and Bueller stream, not the seminar. But still very, very informational, very helpful. The seminar sessions 1 and 2. This was the one I did kind of on my own. It's 2.5 hours, very, very long, but it was very cool. I definitely enjoyed that seminar. I need to do another one of those, honestly. I mainly did this because there's a lot of people who like join our chat and don't really know where to start. But so I have a big seminar that's like just straight up day trading stuff here for a little over an hour, and then for another over an hour, I just talk about swing trading and how you can get started, what you can focus on, what are some steps you can take, and everything. And I know this video is like 2.5 hours, but it's insanely informational, and this is one of the examples of what I mean by, like, you don't really need to buy any courses or memberships from me. If you want to, if you're doing it out of respect, totally cool. I love you for it. But you really don't. You know, you could really go to seminar sessions 1 and 2, and you could learn just about everything right there in that one video. Now, there are other things, of course, you know, that could be added onto it. You could say, oh, I need to watch this and this or whatever, and add more videos onto it. But that's my point, though. You could literally watch all this for free. Now, I do give my guys a lot more access. Like, this video was up for 3 months. You guys only got it like a month later for public. So I try to support the people who support me a lot quicker, but I definitely hand out to everybody. This video is going to be crazy in a couple years. This is us charting PayPal, and we like talk about its potential future. You can see it's down here at like 64, which is kind of where it's at now. It's pretty much just under that zone. But that one's going to be fun to look at in the future. Seeing how PayPal reacted to its levels and everything. Live trading videos, review trading videos, anything you think of. I mean, it's on here. Definitely would check it out. 2023, man, that was probably our best year of videos. Tesla with the big push above 237.89. Yeah, AI. We need to make that like a emote or whatever on here. Was waiting for us to hit Wednesday supply, got distracted and missed it. Oops. It's fine. We're only on the 1 minute. We've only just gotten over it, but this is what we were talking about. We were talking about a failed 40% entry and how these become a lot of the best lower high trades you'll ever take. You know, so you end up getting your high, you end up getting a reversal candle here. They give you a very strong reversal here. They break it down here. They reject the level they broke down under, and now they're just still pushing back lower. This is what we talk about when we say the 40% entries can give you such good breakdown moves. A lot of the best bearish trades end up being failed bullish trades. Mel saying, give me 4,700. 4,700? That's what you want? You want this to drop 19 from here? I love your ambitions. I was like, wait, 4,700. Why does that sound far off? Because you hear 4,700 in my head, I hear 470, but I know that's off. Well, for that to happen, Mel, you would need to see 469.70s break. You might get a retest here. Then you could see it. If this happens on SPY, you'll probably see 4,700 on SPX, but that would have to happen. Which contracts are you looking at, Mel? If you don't feel safe to say out in here, you don't have to. You can just DM me. What contract strike are you looking at? King Carnage said potential break of structure here. God, stretching is the best. NBA, no. Oh no, I'm not changing my bias either yet, Leland. Short-term bears have showed up, but nothing is broken yet. You know, that's it. Bulls are still here. They got their 40% entry and they failed. We expected it. Now we're looking to see, do they hold this little retest and break out higher, or does this break back down? Which, under 469.70s, I will flip my bias back to short, but nothing crazy yet. Because we haven't really broken anything. We pushed above previous day supply, we got back down into it. Could be a nice little bullish retest so far. It's all good at. Oh, you're watching 4690s. It's all good at 50% fib. I need a wacko jacko. Been researching car parts all morning. I'm sure he'd be glad to help you on his time off. Dollar continuing to push down. Good call out by E. Looking for any kind of outside pressures. Love it. Great call out E. That could be good positive pressure on SPY and on different individual equities for SPY. Nice hold by buyers here so far. Good call out by David Q. And we'll see. Did this hold or did they break it back down? I just saw what you said, Benny. Good question in chat. Somebody said, what do we watch next on NVIDIA? Well, one, we watch every psychological number you can think of. Oh, come on, man. Just saying previous day high supply fighting still. Nice holding buyers here so far. I like much better for shorts. Tag me in off topic if you need help. Baba Bear's on calls today. Are they about to launch us, or are they about to consolidate then break down? Damn, nice, Timmy. Nice in and out. Damn, Boeing is on fire. VC, are you still in this? That's a new high of day, 20 minutes in a row. Out with profit. Good stuff, man. I was just going through my list and I remembered you were in that. Good play. I was a little just worried for you too because of that being just straight up news. And sometimes you don't get a good move up or down. Sometimes they just make it really ugly because nobody wants to be first. But great job sticking to what you planned. Oh my god. Okay, I need to make a different watch list. Too much bearish on Twitter and on chart. Gotta come back up. Now I'm gonna call light. 15-minute is mega bull. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. All right, yo, I'm back. My bad. Well, it looks like from that fib I drew from the 5-minute, which was just the high to the low before this buy-up move, has been rejected at the right fibs. Looks like we're just looking for more info. This could be a transfer candle where sellers step in and bring this back down. It could be a transfer of power where buyers are stepping back in or taking things higher. It's a very big 50-50 candle, but a little bit more bearish because of where it's positioned. Buyer showing up on the dollar. Good call out by E. Ooh, good job, VC. Very happy for you. See you later, B. Have a great day. I'm going to post my trade review and spend some time off the chart. Love to hear a dividend. Love to hear it. Very happy for you. Timmy said fib from recent low to high being held. Oh, you're looking at the bullish fib. Totally good. Totally good. Yeah, I kind of have the wrong fib drawn here, but I'm mainly drawing out that way because of it hitting supply is the main reason. Of course, Kramer had to say something about WBA. Oh boy. What'd he say? What'd he say? Probably the opposite of what you needed. Yeah, Kramer's the best at being the worst, let me tell you. I need to be looking at this IWM chart more, to be honest. NVIDIA announces new graphics chips for AI personal computers. NVIDIA brings generative AI to millions with Tensor Core GPUs, LLMS, tools for RTX PCs and workstations. Nancy never miss. No one like Kramer, pathetic guy, always wrong. He said Walgreens tonight will be amazing. Don't know what he meant with that. What an ass. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Like leaving you on the fence like, wait, so my calls are good, my puts are bad. Like, what's going on here? This is why I say, like, not listening to social media, not listening to outside opinion is a very good thing. Like, just having your own game plan and not listening to other opinions can almost always be the answer to all of your problems. Now, I'm not saying that'll make you a rich trader, a wealthy trader. No, it's still good to take outside opinion just to kind of understand, like, what everyone else thinks and kind of take away from that. But I don't know if I'd be sitting there listening to, you know, Kramer or anybody on Twitter saying, like, guys, buy this, sell that. You know, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it adds too much to you. You know, you're like thinking about what everyone else is saying, and you're almost forgetting about what you were thinking and what you had planned. You know, I feel like that's more important, is listening to yourself. So definitely try to stay away from that stuff. But yeah, Kramer is definitely an actual catalyst that loves to give the opposite reaction a lot of the time, due to him being a legit shill. I mean, he legit promotes the dumbest stocks, talks the weirdest stuff about actually good companies at the weirdest times. So I don't care what he says. If I was to ever have Kramer on here, I would roast him, dude. I would sit here and I would pressure him with some serious questions. I'd go back in history and I'd try to find trades that not just were wrong. I'm not looking just for wrong trades. I'd try to find some right ones too, to talk about both negative and positive. But I would pressure him. I would genuinely be like, yo, how much are you making, like, every time you call this stuff out? Like, who's paying you to say this stuff? Would love to know. But that's his platform. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, that's his platform. That's how he's gotten to the point that he's gotten to. He gets off on that. Yeah, I was gonna say that too, Alexis. A hot take by Jim Cramer on Walgreens. Like, didn't know I needed that. My favorite clip will always be the clip of him on Iron Man. That's the only clip of him that I like. When he's on Iron Man and they're talking about Stark Industries falling and all that stuff, and it's on Mad Money. That was pretty cool. But besides that, nah, Jim Cramer's pretty boring. Is wrong calling Meta earnings a couple... Oh, dude, yeah. Meta was the best one. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't really care about Netflix, so I don't think anybody really got him under their scope on Netflix. But on Meta, he said that... Here, we'll go to the chart. I remember this one pretty well. But I remember him saying, like, all this consolidation, like, this is such good things for them. Like, you can only love this stock. And then it gaps down from 320, what is that, 320, is that 325? Yeah, 325, all the way down to 244 over one night. That was crazy. And then everyone thought it was over. And then it gapped down again. It just kept kind of cascading down and it gapped down again. And this is when everyone was like, all right, I'm done looking at this. And then ever since then, that's when it's gone up. Meta back at 350s. And the same thing kind of happened in Netflix. Where's it at? Where are you at? Here it is. So, like, the first one happened, right? And I can't remember his name. It's from Pershing Square, something like that. But they had a lot of shares, a lot of big ownership in this. And this is when they got out, right? And then there was another big guy who got in, and this is when they thought it was going to go back up, and then that one took another dump. And I don't know if Cramer was bullish or bearish on this. I really don't remember. I'm sure he was probably bullish on it. But a lot of people were. When this first cap down happened, a lot of people thought of like Meta and thought of the same stuff. You know, they're thinking like, okay, this is the only gap. It'll hold, right? No, it did the same thing as Meta. It had a second large move to the downside. And then it based out. And then by the time all of us and everybody around the world were like, well, I'm done looking at this pile of crap, that's when it started building higher lows, and that's when it's gone up. It took this much pain to make all of us and all of you to stop. Yeah, Ackman. There you go, Bill Ackman. To make all of us stop paying attention to this chart. That's how much time it took. That's how much pain had to be given to the chart over the course of 1 year. What is this? November 17th. Jesus, all the way down to May 12th. Oh my, not even barely a half year. Barely a half year. That's how long it took for them to get our interest off this chart. And here they are back at 480s. That's crazy. I took my 15% in Rand since consolidation for a while. Good job, Timmy. Is inverse Kramer still a thing? Oh, like the actual ETF? I never even really tracked it, I'll be honest. It was pretty popular when I had my Twitter in 2020. I do know that it's still a thing, but I don't know if it's like still popular or not. I definitely don't see anybody mention it like I used to. Kathy Wood's trend, that's kind of died down too. I don't really see people mention her as much. I mean, I still see the same sources mention her, like all the news pages and stuff, but like that one's not as popular anymore. And I guess both of those made everyone forget the true NASDAQ bull during the market. I mean, that was honestly the most impressive thing to me. They are trying to hold previous day high supply as demand. We have the breakout. We have the retest. The only thing they're missing is a new high of day, but everything else, a lot of the harder parts are already done. That's a pretty crazy chart, I'm not gonna lie. Well, with the market being open for a little over 2 hours since this stream started, how's everyone doing? Are you guys still just chilling? You in cash? You green? You red? You're just kind of analyzing? What's everyone up to? I'm just kind of reading over chat right now. Took a mental trade this morning, now chilling. I'm back, internet cut out. Good to see you, King Carnage. Paper trading spy, Gary. Listening to you, boss, while at work. Yeah, my bad. What's up, Smokes the Tokes? Green so far, just analyzing. Good to hear. Slightly green, I've gotten way too zoomed in on the chart. Hey, when that happens, it's good to just honestly walk away. And then just go take a walk and then come back. This is giving Friday vibes, but we're over previous day supply instead of fighting it. Yeah, I mean, they're actually giving pretty good chance of a nice move mid to end of day today. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the stream there. But let's get one more update for the bigger time frames, just to kind of talk about what is happening. So let's look at the smaller time frame for just a second. So with buyers holding previous day high supply, I would not be shocked if by mid or end of day we hit 473s, considering that's the next resistance overhead for smaller time frames. But also keep in mind that a breakdown of 469.70s can bring pullbacks again back into the range. So keep that in mind if this does invalidate, but buyers are still very valid above previous day high supply, possibly getting a breakout towards 473s. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. I'll see you guys later on today or tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow for the stream. But if you guys are in the Discord, I'll see you in there. Have a great rest of your day. Do not sit here and just stare at charts all day. But I'll see you guys later on. Thank you again.